Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll run it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Running with purpose. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Impressive spin there. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They look to throw it here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
He's out of bounds at the 42. Second down.
Now it's second down here. And the back gets the football. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play.
And receivers crazy.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second and goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
You muted.
And here comes that LSU offense.
Receivers
back
on crack,
the
I
field.
see.
Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
I can't tell.
Well,
Shit.
the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Bro. Blew up the whole
They
thing.
lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the
blew
money
that.
to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback.
It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Come on, yo.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Bites off a defender.
Hey, Jarvis.
They stopped
Okay.
him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
All right,
I
let's
love this
see.
little
Okay,
touchdown call.
that's what I'm
Stretches
talking
this
about right
defense
there.
out, puts a lot of pressure on
Why
the
you got to get out of my way
defense
though?
to contain
That's
and
that's
get
supposed to be
wide.
more yards
Pearson
than
and
that.
Wilson Crazy.
So many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. A direct snap. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That's solid run. Good for 1st down yardage. Here's the handoff.
What are you doing?
Area brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Here's the toss play. Right
Oh
that's
my
outside.
gosh.
He's going to lose
What the
yards there.
fuck?
Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Bad play call.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And it's
Should have been a
incomplete,
fumble.
even on a 1st down
Should have
throw.
been a
He was under some
fumble.
heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they heave it deep downfield.
Knew it, man.
That deep shot
Fuck.
is caught for a big gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Yeah, you can put her up.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to chuck it again.
Come on, pick it off, G.
The defense incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, LSU.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
Let's go.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And they'll use the ground game here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down.
Going crazy in the middle of the field. Like, bro,
Nice
get your
job
ass
here
up out of here.
holding the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Using his legs. It's strong. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh, watch this nigga walk over there too.
Double coverage that time. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense contributes 6 points.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. The back's got it. Breaks in open space. They'll tackle him right at the 31. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
What you backpedal?
He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. Finding space at the 20. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down.
Oh my gosh!
Play there as time runs
Bro!
in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Ah, you motherfuckers, bro.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First down. We're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wide out.
About time. About time you drop some shit.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side.
Come on, bro.
The catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Now here he goes. They
You
finally get him down at the 10-yard line.
No, I didn't pass commit. It's just regular
How
defense.
impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Okay, hold on to the ball.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Throwing again on second and 10. Let's it fly to the wide out.
Man, yeah, right, bro.
Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Caught quickly. Across the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaks one tackle. Gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a
Bro, y'all just miss all y'all blocks, bro.
Nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line.
Y'all just out here just running around. Y'all ain't doing shit.
Right where you want to be after the completion.
You ran right past the nigga, bro.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the ball is hauled in. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Launching
Great play.
Touchdown, LSU. They finish off the scoring drive. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
All right, defense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
Come on, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Game for a chance to intercept one. Instead of second down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Going absolutely nowhere.
Damn, bro. Fat motherfucker.
If somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line
you
to
just
get to the
conveniently let him go when I catch the ball. You disloyal motherfucker.
Like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown.
Damn!
To the tight end. And the defense comes up with the football.
Golly!
In there trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to.
Damn, bro. Bro. That type of shit?
Jeez.
Here comes the opening play of the drive.
5-star.
Dude, I guess.
Press coverage now from these DBs. Hand off to the single back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
It's a good solid
Loaded
game, 5 or 6 yards.
Gotta go check him. I think he has concussion.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll hand it off. They got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They lose a yard on the play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side.
Oh my!
And it's caught way downfield inside the 30.
What are you doing?
Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Oh.
But there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off? You've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Damn, bro.
Down, that's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Michigan.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good. First and goal.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
He dove behind
For the
him,
offense,
bro.
a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. He escapes the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he
Nigga
had
scared
his
to
hands
catch the
on that
ball.
football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
No.
The pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Back to throw again. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Bro, that is a fucking linebacker, bro.
Huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, LSU. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Just what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Grinding away on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Signs a good throw. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Man, get the...
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, when you're trying to close a game out, this is the kind of play that you need. Exactly. The quarterback makes a great throw. Good effort by the receiver. They pick up the 1st down, and now they can continue to work that clock to be able to secure this W.
Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout.
Bro, so I can't jump? Shit!
No flag brings up third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Shotgun formation here on third down.
Let's go.
Picked off a crucial turnover.
Chris, this is why you play with a final whistle. They come up with an interception here. They've got a chance still to win this football game with less than 2 minutes to go.
Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the
Get your ass out of bounds.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for a late deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield.
Come on, man.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the back now goes in motion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Tigers! Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a game today, Chris. Unbelievable. A touchdown here with under 15 seconds to go. A 2-point play will tie this game up. I think we could be headed to overtime.
So they get the important touchdown, but they need the 2-point conversion to tie the game. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. That 2-point try levels the game here in the late stages.
Whew.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And what a grab by the sophomore. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First and 10 now for the offense.
Back your ass up, man.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his back.
Let's fucking go, man. Good read, J-Dub.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. Here comes
You ain't got to block him. It's
he
okay.
goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking for some space. It's Strong. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the offense comes up on 3rd and long. They don't want to take a loss and make a potential game-winning field goal try more challenging. So we'll set up now for a field goal to win the game, a moment every kicker dreams about. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. And here we go. We'll set up for a potential walk-off game-winning field goal.
Good game, bro.
A walk-off winner in overtime.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.